Hey treasure hunters, welcome back to another episode of Gem State Treasure Hunters. Today we're going to do a panning tutorial and I'm going to show you guys how to pan for gold. So I got a bucket of dirt here, I've got a jar of gold, shiny, so that way, because there's no gold in this dirt because I've worked it before, so I'm going to add some gold to it so I can show you guys how to properly do this and to where you're not going to lose any gold. So stick with me while I get this all set up. And I've got a safety pan in the bottom for the off chance that I do lose some gold. That's probably pretty good, I think. So let's drop this in there. Get off my hand. Alright, so there's a little bit of gold added there, as you can see here across the top. There's the vent. We'll classify this out and I'll show you how to pan it out. And submerge your pan in the water. Shake your classifier. Run your hands through it, break up any clay, any clumps that are in there, because the gold will stick to the rocks in the clay. So you want to make sure you get your rocks good and clean like that. I think we're good. Classified out. See how the rocks are all nice and clean. That's what you want your rocks to look like when you're classifying your material out on the river or creek or wherever you're going to go pan. Alright, so I'm going to add some more soap to this because it needs soap to break the surface tension of the water, because gold is hydrophobic and it will float on the surface tension of the water. So add soap. You can use dish soap or jet dry, anything like that. And I've just got some dish soap that'll help keep everything in the pan. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my pan and tilt it forward at an angle like this, and then start shaking from side to side. And that's going to make all that gold drop to the bottom corner of this pan, because it opens up space in between the rocks and sand and things for the gold to drop. So you gotta stratify this real good, about 4 seconds or so, and then we'll just repeat that process over and over again until we get down to our concentrates, which are your heavies, your heavy rocks, your black sand, quartz, your gems such as garnet. So you gotta get that material moving good. Make sure to completely submerge the material you're washing. That way you're not pulling gold off the back edge of your pan. And if you start seeing gold in your corners, you need to re-stratify. Do this nice and slow. It's not a race. And just keep an eye on your corners and on the back of your pan to see if any gold's there, so you can re-stratify your material to make sure that you're not going to lose any by washing it off the back edge of your pan. Just do a nice even motion in and out of the water, just like this. And then when you get down to about where I'm at now, and I'll show you what that looks like. There's a little bit material left in my pan, and this is where I'll start panning it back. So I'll shake everything, make sure everything's in that corner real good, and then I'll just start washing the water back across the top of the material. And as you can see, the gold's already starting to show up. Excuse the dirty water. A lot of sediment and like other material in there, and this is pretty typical. What you'll find when you're out in the field is you're going to have this natural kind of material that's going to float in your pan. Obviously you won't be in a safety tote, so it will float away, but this is a good way to practice at home before you go out into the field. And as you can see, now all the gold is right here in this corner. Just remember to stratify about every 4 seconds, and then you can start washing the material out of your pan again. So I'll pan this back. Give it a good tap here on the front edge of your pan. That brings everything up to the front top corner, top edge of your pan. That way you're less likely to wash any back when you do this. And there are multiple methods to do this, but I'm only going to show you this one today. And there you go. It's not completely cleaned up, but you can see the gold right there in the edge of the panel. Nice little pile there. So that's all there is to it, folks. It's just that easy. So thanks for joining us on this adventure, and give us a like and a subscription. Hit that notification bell so you get all the notifications when we drop a new video. And until next time, we'll catch you on the next adventure.